To participate in a game jam this year? If you're not familiar with game jams, they're basically hackathons where game developers get together in groups or solo to develop games around a certain theme or restriction within a set amount of time, usually 2 to 7 days. Game jams can be in person or online. Once the game jam ends, participants usually play one another's games and winners are chosen. We love game jams because they bring the game dev community together and they help devs spark fresh ideas. And at the end of the jam, you have something that you can add to your portfolio. It's been a while since we talked about our favorite game jams, and so we thought it was time to refresh our list. Welcome back. We make videos on how to elevate your game development and inspire others. If after watching this video you want to continue the game dev conversation, check the video description for a link to our Discord server. We're now making fresh Ask Gamedev content on all of the major social networks, so be sure to check us out there too. First on the list is the crazy popular online jam from one of our favorite YouTube channels, the GMTK Jam by Game Maker's Toolkit, aka Mark Brown. This jam has grown significantly every year since its inception in 2017, culminating with a world record-setting 5,492 game submissions in 2020. The premise is simple. Every jam revolves around a unique theme. Once the theme is revealed, participants have 48 hours to make a game around it. After the 48 hours, the games get put into a voting round, where everyone gets a chance to play and rate other participants' games. From there, the votes are tallied, and a top 100 list emerges. Mark then plays the top 100 and then chooses his favorite 20 to highlight in a video. What we love most about the jam are the clever themes that Mark comes up with. They inspire such innovative submissions. This year's theme was Out of Control, which inspired a lot of devs to rethink and play off of traditional game controls. Past themes include Only One, Genre, But You Can't Mechanic, and Downwell's Dual Purpose Design. As you can see, the themes are made to inspire devs to think differently and come up with fun new ways to play games. The GMTK Jam is held annually. The last one happened in July 2020, so expect to see the next one come around next summer. To check out the past winners, visit the GMTK itch page. Some of our favorite winners from the past GMTK Game Jams include Soulward, Laser Guy, Harold, and Singled Out. Next up on the list, and also from one of our favorite YouTubers, Brackys Jam, a week-long online jam by Brackys. With over 1 million subs on YouTube, Brackys makes some of the highest quality game development videos and tutorials on the platform. It's only fitting that his audience would want to show off what they've learned in a jam. The jam follows the same format of the GMTK Jam, with one major difference. Instead of 48 hours, teams have a whole week to make their games. The most recent Brackys Jam actually just concluded on August 8th. Receiving almost 2,000 submissions, it's quickly growing to become one of the most participated in online jams. Its theme was Rewind. Just browsing through the submissions, you can tell that it was a great theme to spark creativity. As of this writing, the games are still in the review phase, so we can't quite talk about the winner yet. Past winners, though, of the jam include Black Valentine, and Fluffy Flight. Number 3 on the list is again another jam from a great game dev YouTube channel, Extra Credits Game Jam. With almost 10 years of making game development videos and over 2.4 million subscribers, Extra Credits is the perfect channel to host a game jam. It's a 72-hour game jam, and what's great about Extra Credits is that they've created a really great FAQ about their jam that also functions as a fantastic resource for game jams in general. It makes their game jam a great destination for people who might be new to the scene. You can check it out on their website. We'll make sure to leave a link in the description. Another awesome thing about their jam is that by entering, you have a chance to become immortalized by getting featured in an official Extra Credits video. After the jam, the team picks a few games to feature on their Games You Might Not Have Tried series. This might be one of the coolest prizes we've seen in any game jam. As of writing this script, the Extra Credit Game Jam number 6 with the theme of Take Care is in progress, so unfortunately, you'll have to wait a while for the next one. At least that gives you time to try a couple of different jams and gain some experience. Next up on the list is one you might remember for its unique name, Ludum Dare. One of the original game jams, Ludum Dare is still going strong after all these years. In fact, the next 3 Ludum Dare events have already been scheduled. We'll see one more this year in October, while the next 2, Ludum Dare 48 and 49, are scheduled for April 2021 and October 2021, respectively. The game jam works like the rest. A theme is announced, and then you have the weekend to make a game. But there's a twist. Ludum Dare is a little different than the rest of the jams because there are 2 ways to enter. There's the jam, and there's the compo. While every participant still has to make a game around the same theme, different rule sets apply for each of these modes. The jam is your more traditional jam, designed to attract a broad range of devs across different skill levels. These participants work alone or with a team, and they have 72 hours to make their game. In terms of assets, they can use third-party music, artwork, and audio, and even assets previously created. The compo is for more experienced developers. In the compo, participants must work solo, and they have only 48 hours. In addition to that, they have to start from scratch. That means all of their music, audio, and art must also be created within the 48-hour period. Lastly, they must also submit their source code. What's really cool about Ludum Dare is that the compo draws in some amazing talent from the indie dev community. Past winning developers include Chevy Ray, Andrew Scholdice, and Tyler Glale. The most recent compo winner is Ludum Dare 46's Keep It Alive by Daniel Mullins. Next up, for everyone who uses Unreal Engine, the Unreal Jams are an obvious must. This is a 5-day jam where teams of up to 5 can compete for some amazing prizes. The most recent jam, the Unreal Spring Jam, included prizes from sponsors like Side Effects, the Unreal Engine Marketplace, GameTextures.com, and more. Falcon Northwest provided the greatest prize, a custom Unreal Engine branded PC, awarded to the best submission from a solo dev. The winners all looked so impressive we couldn't believe what was achieved in such a relatively short amount of time. Finalists included Leica, Farm and Seek, and Aslan Uncovered. The solo-developed title that took home the Army of One prize was Permafrost. You can check out all of these games on itch. While the most recent jam happened in June, keep an eye out on the Unreal Engine blog for future jam announcements. Global Game Jam is a staple. It's an in-person jam where groups all around the world set up jam sites for a globally coordinated 48-hour game jam. The sheer scale of it is amazing. Thousands of developers all making games at the same time all around the world using the same theme. That's right, there's one theme, hundreds of jam sites across over 100 countries, and thousands of participants. In 2020, the theme was Repair. There were 934 jam sites across 118 countries, 48,753 registered participants, and 9,601 games were submitted. To look for a jam site in your area, check out the Global Game Jam website locations page. The next jam is scheduled for January 29th through 31st, 2021. The Global Game Jam team will continue to monitor the pandemic and will keep the community informed of any changes. You can keep up to date on their website. And last but not least is Game Off. We've saved the longest for last, as Game Off doesn't take place over a weekend nor a week. It takes place over the course of 1 month. The jam takes place every year during the whole month of November. Aside from extra time, Game Off works like most jams. A secret theme is revealed on day 1. The devs make their games, and once the month is over, people can rate one another's titles. What we like most about Game Off is the lack of pressure to create a game in a short amount of time. They say pressure builds diamonds, but we also love our sleep. Participate in Game Off if you'd like to experience the fun and community of a game jam, but at your own pace. Last year's theme was Leaps and Bounds, and winners included Sealed Bite, Retro Chase, and Block. November is just around the corner. Get planning. Thanks for watching. Should we launch an Ask Gamedev game jam? Let us know in the comments. For more Ask Gamedev, check out this video on game jam tips or this playlist on solo development.